During this pandemic, I discovered a fascinating novel called The Crucible. It's about a virus called fusion, which causes the infected person's personality to shift into the personalities of other people. This effectively puts the infected person in other people's worlds. The central character is Dr. Chun Hai-ming, a medical doctor who has the virus. After his wife gets it and takes on a demonic personality, Chun flees to the United States. There, Dr. Chun's medical expertise leads him to a job transplanting human organs. But Chun soon realizes that he is part of an international organ trafficking ring. Funded by wealthy, powerful interests, the ring arranges organ transplants from infected people into others as a means of control.
我是这本小说的作者任玉。这本小说创作于2年前，但是没有想到啊，新冠病毒这么快就爆发了，正好和我创作的这个题材相撞。我创作的也是病毒这种题材，但是呢，在这样的人类的灾难面前，我们不会去借用它来炒作。我所创作的融合病毒呢，刨去科幻要素，它实际上是一种现实性的比喻。像这回的新冠病毒带给我们的是死亡、恐惧以及封闭、极端化的环境。在这样的环境当中呢，我们人类的这个思维是会产生各种变化的。现在也发生了很多大事情。我们的这种在道德、生存以及欲望之间的选择，也跟我们以往产生了很大很大的不同。这种选择呢，正是我这本小说想体现的。
The other main character in the novel is a policeman named Cao Wei-min. He too is infected with fusion, but he uses his strength of will to fight the virus and maintain his identity. His job is to find and capture Dr. Chun. Meanwhile, Dr. Chun, who is by nature a kind person, is deeply conflicted by his role in the organ trafficking ring. He confronts the organ traffickers and ultimately escapes from them, using the multiple personalities he carries within him as disguises. At the border of the US and Mexico, the policeman, Cao Wei-min, discovers the shocking truth of the organ traffickers while chasing Dr. Chun. Eventually, the organ traffickers lock both men in a secret US government prison designed especially for people infected with the fusion virus.
随着年龄的增长以及接触社会的变多，我感受到了自身以及周围人的变化，自身人格上和性格上的变化还是蛮显著的。然后为了凸显，就是说我想把这种变化加入到文学作品当中。我就选择了病毒这个载体，因为病毒这个载体可以让这种变化更剧烈，并且这种变化的时间会很短。
The two main characters, Chun Hai-ming and Cao Wei-min, are both infected with the virus. One of them continues to fuse with other people and use their identities for his own survival, while the other tries to preserve his own identity and will. The two characters form a dialectic. While Cao's efforts to remain himself under all circumstances are commendable, Chun's ability to hold on to his own consciousness while adopting other people's bodies and personalities is itself a rare gift. Chun Hai-ming is like most of us. We try to adapt to society while keeping our sense of self, but eventually we fuse other elements into our identities without being aware of it. Finally, we're in danger of losing ourselves. In The Crucible, Chun completely transforms without realizing it, just as in real life, if we wear a mask for too long, we forget who we really are.
其实我在写这部小说之前，肯定没有经过病毒的洗礼。我大概88年生的嘛，然后这个期间，曾经北京有过非典病毒，但是呢，那次我还小，所以感受没有那么深刻。这次新冠病毒的爆发，真是让人意想不到啊！ 它带给我们这个世界的改变实在太大，人们的思维方式、生活方式，还有这种人性和人格上的这种改变，实在是让所有人措手不及。我这部书虽然是一个惊悚加警匪的这种题材的这种还有科幻的这种小说，但是呢，我还是想要写的是人性上面的改变，以及注重的也是人格上面的这种转换，我们每个人的变化，跟现实带来给我们的这种变化其实是类似的。
When Dr. Chun takes a blood sample from Guo Reidong, a crime suspect, the text reads, "The moment that the needle pierces Guo's arm, Dr. Chun hears something like a growl. Dr. Chun glances at Guo's face then, and sees that Guo's teeth are bared, and he is hissing." This description illustrates the inner conflict caused when a person changes.
像这种隐藏的这种改变，实际上我深有体会。我在影评当中经常写过这样一句话，就是30岁的自己和20岁的自己如果碰到一起，这两个人一定会想揍对方一拳的。
10 years later, Chen Haiming returns to China to find his son, Chen Xiaofeng. In order to get close to him, Chen manages to fuse with Xiaofeng's classmate, Zhang Hanwen. Chen wishes to take Xiaofeng to live in a place where nobody knows them, but the international organ trafficking gang is still chasing them. Zhang Hanwen is captured. Due to a car accident, Chen's consciousness is now buried inside him and unreachable. Along with a girl, Zhao Xiaoqiao, Zhang manages to escape the organ traffickers, and together Zhang and Zhao wander the streets of Tokyo. This is when an anti-fusion group makes a terrorist strike on Tokyo. The city is in panic. Zhang Hanwen and Zhao Xiaoqiao fall in love. But then the Japanese police arrest Dr. Chen's son, Xiaofeng, to force Chen to turn himself in. And Chen's personality awakens within Zhang.
陈汉明在整个故事后期其实出现的不多，但实际上他一直在，只不过是一种以伪装的形态来存在。他和张翰文正好是一种在对人生的这种比喻。人生是一种什么样的感觉呢？就是我们小的时候，我们想要变强，我们想要长大，我们大了之后呢又想要变小，我们想要回到童年那个无忧无虑的时候。陈海明就相当于我们的成年，张翰文相当于我们的童年。张翰文他生活的很抑郁，被父母操控，他想要变强大，但是呢，他主动接受了陈海明的融合之后呢，他得到了力量，但这个时候他已经不再是他了，他也没办法遵从自己那种小时候那种自由的意志和梦想去追逐他想要的东西。而陈海明呢，他融合张翰文之后呢，其实也有一种想法，就是他想要回到过去，想要回到自己曾经不需要肩负那么重大责任的年代。然后呢，他想回到过去和自己的孩子一起生活在一起。但是呢，他作为融合者的领袖之一，他没有办法做到这件事情，也只能再次变回自己，重新扛起这份责任，然后继续前行。
Zhang Hanwen and Zhao Xiaoqiao go to the top of Tokyo Tower to vow their love for each other. But then, Chen Haiming takes over Zhang's body. All his conflicts rise to the surface. Should he surrender to save his son and put other infected people in danger? Should he abandon his son to a future leading his lover and other infected people in their fight for survival? No matter what he chooses, someone will suffer.
我从小一直喜欢科幻和悬疑题材类的作品，所以在写的时候，自己创作的时候也会选择这两个题材来创作。这两个题材其实所想要表现的东西还是生存与人性吧。因为这两个是我们人类社会永远的课题，也是理解物质与精神层面最基本的一些建筑物。没有生存与这个人性上面的一些挣扎和矛盾的焦点，我们人类应该活得会比现在更加轻松一些吧。
In this era of the internet, knowledge seems to explode around us. The pace of life is faster and we feel pressured by our constantly changing environment. The Crucible is Ren Yu's response to the modern world. The Crucible is currently available in the original Chinese through China's largest online bookstore. I'd like to thank Mr. Ren for sharing his insights with us and for his wonderful novel, The Crucible.